Hey guys, today we're going to seal this gap around this air conditioner using Great Stuff Gaps and Cracks. This is the straw applicator thing. We're going to screw this on top of the can right here. Pretty standard stuff. I'm basically going to show you almost the entire process of everything I do here to seal this air conditioner. So notice we already had some stuff in here. So there we go. We got that thing on there. And one thing you want to remember is to shake it up before using for I think about like a whole minute or so. And you notice in the background there, the wall is kind of cracked and messed up. We're going to fix that too, but we're going to do that after we seal around the AC. So we're going to start here, and you got to hold this at the right angle, and you kind of have to get a feel for it. But you can see there's some styrofoam already sealing around, doing most of the seal around this, but it has a lot of gaps around it, and it really doesn't seal in heat and that well. So basically, we're covering it up with this. Now, see, we're putting a kind of a thin layer on here. This is actually going to expand. You see, there's already some foam around the edges, and that's actually pretty big. The stuff I'm putting on here, when it comes out, it's not expanded yet. So it looks like a little bit, but it's actually going to expand to be a whole lot more than what you see around the edges right now. So you'll see that in the clip that I show afterwards in the final result. So we'll show you that in a little bit, but we're just going to go through and I'm going to basically show you everything I'm doing here because I kind of wanted to just capture everything on video here. So yeah, basically just filling up the whole thing, making sure everything is covered, and then we can just leave it. It's going to expand by itself. It only takes like a while, but I'm going to leave it overnight just to make sure. So yeah, just making sure everything is filled in there, and we're also going to be filling it in at the top, and we're going to do in the bottom a little bit later. So basically, just going to try to fill everything up here. And if you're looking at the wall around the edges there, and if that's bothering you, we're going to get that fixed up later too. So yeah, here we're doing the right side, basically the same thing we did on the left side, but I kind of wanted to show you both because that's kind of the main point of this video. So yeah, we're doing around the edges here. And basically just doing kind of the same thing. You don't have to follow an exact pattern. The only reason to do that is to sort of basically to keep it consistent and to make sure it doesn't fall off while I'm applying it. So you got to be careful it doesn't just fall off and make a mess. And by the way, I should point out you don't want this on your hands. It's hard to wash off, and it's probably toxic and dangerous. There's probably a warning on there somewhere saying you're not supposed to get it on your hands, but it's hard to wash off. It's also hard to clean off the floor. If you get this on the floor, it's a huge pain cleaning it off the floor, especially once it dries, but even before it's all dried, it sticks a lot, and it's really hard to get it off of surfaces, so don't get it on anything that you don't want it to stay on forever, especially your clothes. It's going to ruin your clothes if you get this on your clothes. So there you go. There's some tiny little gaps where I didn't get anything here. So yeah, got that. Now we're going to do the bottom here. We've got mostly the top and the sides done, so you can't really see where I'm putting it in, but there you can tell there's a gap down there, and that's what I'm filling it in. Now this, if you hold the can kind of upside down at an angle, it works best. If you hold it upside right, it doesn't work very well. So yeah, just filling in the gap down here at the bottom, and there we go. I'm recording this clip one day later. I haven't fixed the wall yet, but you can see that is nice and solid. You see it expanded a lot. There's a lot of expansion there, and it's nice and solid foam there. And you can see around the edges, you can see how it's all filled in there. You see how the bottom expanded a lot. It expanded out of the gap. Works nice. Didn't need too much at the top, so it's not completely around everything there. Now this is the spackling. I put spackle on the wall. I cleaned up the wall a little bit, put some spackle on there. I still kind of need to clean up the edges around the metal there, or around the hole for the air conditioner, but basically, yeah, put spackle on the wall. It still needs, and you see this nice and solid there, but yeah, I still need to do some sanding and painting for the wall, but basically I've, fixed some of that crumbling sheetrock or whatever it was. Yeah, basically everything that was breaking and cracking, got that all fixed up. Still need to paint it, but that's it for today. Remember to hit that subscribe button.